open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You
And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in east-central France. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And a lot to be excited about, because coming up for you, action from Ligue. It is Olympique Lyonnais facing Montpellier.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, surely. And thumped away. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. 1-0 then. Well, getting the ball forward. Awad. And dispossessed. That's very effective, good high pressing. Savanier. And here's Laborde. And space for him to cut in. And with the goalkeeper. Depay. Shot attempted. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Played into the centre of the box. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Jason Denayer. Ben Lamry. And he did well to cut it out. Well, visionary passing. Just needs to stay calm. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. It's going their way, 2-0. Souquet. Now delivering that deep cross. Can they slot it home? Just couldn't get it through. Laborde. Now potential danger. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais.
Montpellier enjoying the bulk of possession here, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
Dembele. Depay. There to take it away. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Unable to find the back of the net, and still a lot of work ahead of them here.
Well, he'd probably be surprised if he scored from there, but it is worth an effort.
A bit sloppy in possession. Depay. Untidy in possession. Daniel Congré. Laborde with it. A really sumptuous ball. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. A real struggle to contain him. Andy Delors. Well, the other, you can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. A chance then for the respective managers to address their... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Leo Dubois. Now Dembele. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Ristic. Andy Delors. Now the attack looks promising. Great pressure to win the ball back. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Awar. Maxwell Cornet. He's beaten his man. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Damian Litalik. Ristic. Really good reading of the game to win possession back.
N'oubliez pas que la campagne d'abonnement finit bientôt. Veuillez consulter notre site internet pour de plus amples détails. Merci.
Toko Ekambi. Well, that is how to play advantage. And there to intervene. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Toko Ekambi. Well, the attack fizzled out. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Laborde. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Awar. Lost possession. So 20 minutes to go. Well, showing good defensive judgment. In behind for him to chase. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper, absolutely.
Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, he was so unlucky not to score, Derek. It was a great effort.
Andy Delors. Now potential danger. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Has eyes for goal. And getting across to stop it. And over comes the corner. Well, strongly fisted away. Ristic. And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in East Central France. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And on the menu today is Ligue, and in with a real chance. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Burak Yilmaz. And on the ball, Ikone. And the cross goes in. Fine teamwork to win it back. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. They've regained possession. Ikone. Must be! And a marvellous save!
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers, to pull saves off like that.
Dembele. Promising looking attack. That's a very impressive piece of defending. A room to roam on the wing. And a good-looking ball. Attending to his defensive chores. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. An alert intervention. Wonderful challenge. And a throw-in coming up. Ikone. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Depay. Retaining possession proving difficult. Jonathan David. And now passing it through and begging to be put away. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. 1-0 then. Dembele. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Good effort here! And a goal almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. André. Depay. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And plenty of room in the wide area. Oh, surely. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, 2-1 it is here. Renato Sanchez with it now. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, possibilities inside the box. No, high quality defending. Ikone. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Can he put it away? Surely! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. The first half here comes to an end. You've certainly got... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Domagoj Bradaric. Well, you can sense the threat is there. David. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Depay. Losing possession a bit easily. Renato Sanchez. An effective challenge. A really sumptuous ball. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Bamba. Domagoj Bradaric. Still passing it around with authority. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. And the keeper more than equal to it. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
And possession ceded by Ligue. Half an hour remaining then. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Bamba. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. There to win it back. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And they could do damage. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Giving the ball away.
Donc sur vous pour respecter ces indications, pour que tout le monde puisse rentrer chez soi dans l'ordre et le calme. Merci.
Error by the keeper. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. So the current scoreline, 4-2. There to take it away. Maxence Kakere. Dubois. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Dembele. An authoritative challenge. Ikone. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Can they hit on the break? Dubois. André. And take it away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Teammates in the middle. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time.
Dembele.
for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is action from Ligue Uber Eats. It is Montpellier and they take on Lille.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to get off to a quick start here. Attack the game from the off, impose your game plan, and hopefully we get a good game.
Foul there, free kick awarded. Well, suffice it to say, that wasn't a high-quality free kick.
No, practice makes perfect. I think he's had a week off.
Renato Sanchez. Domagoj Bradaric. Jonathan David. And given away. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally.
And it might be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. It is to be a throw-in. Laborde. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. In with a chance. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. The opening goal of the game then. Jordan Ferry. In possession, Ligue. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, a good tackle. Useful looking ball. Promising sequence. Takes it on. And a goal! The quick 1-2. And they've turned this game on its head. So 2-0 now. An effective challenge. Jonathan David. Bradaric. David. Sanchez. Is it going to be? And now he must score. He had to score, and he does. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. André. And on the ball, Ikone. Ikone. Great opportunity. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. He'll take this on. And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, to win it back. Andy Delors. They do pass the ball with authority. Wonderful tackle. Renato Sanchez. A fine reading of the situation. Damien Ligue. Well, they've given him too much space. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charge. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Renato Sanchez. Bradaric. Here's Renato Sanchez. Jonathan David. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. So the corner played into the box. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Pedro Mendes.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. It's a weighted pass. And still trying to get the shot off. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Able to skip past his man. Burak Yilmaz.
Très cher public, amis supporters.
Can he convert? Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
Merci.
Arnaud Souquet. Savanier. Promising attack this. Keeping the ball moving. Take it away. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, not a million miles away.
Well, that was great football, Derek. Using their pace to full effect. So close.
Jordan Ferry. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And play halted, free kick given. David. And Renato Sanchez with it now. No problems for the keeper. It is to be a throw-in. David. Spot on with that tackle. Andy Delors. Not a great pass. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And unable to keep possession. Opportunity! Burak Yilmaz. Firing it towards goal. Tremendous block. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, he did his job defensively. A sloppy pass. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, showing good defensive judgment. A bit sloppy in possession. Bamba. Defended well. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Letalek. He's given us away. It should be. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's
Rich and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistake. suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Set my heart on fire.
And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in East Central France. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And a lot to be excited about, because coming up for you, action from Ligue. It is Olympique Lyonnais facing Montpellier.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
And the attack looks promising. Oh, he's given the ball away. An attack full of promise. Can they forge ahead? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Maxence Caqueret. And Depay on the ball. Looks promising, this. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
And you need your defender to take charge. Oh, surely. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Arnaud Souquet. A chance maybe from the wide position. Oh, a lovely ball. He might profit from here, you know. Can he convert? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Losing possession. Dembele. Damien Letallic. Now in possession, Savanier. It might be on for them. Delivering it into the box. Happy to take on the shot. And putting his body on the line. Dembele. Cornet has it. Houssem Aouar. Savanier. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Not away completely. Well, they can keep possession now. Maxwell Cornet. Depay. Oh, they've lost it. Andy Delors. And he takes it away. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the pass could do damage. That's all they can conjure for now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. An awful lot of green space to run into. Andy Delors. In possession, Letalek. The cut back. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. The opening goal of the game then. And moving the ball nicely. Dembele, but it can't get through. Ristic. Well, nothing productive really. Dembele. Depay. Awar. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Jordan Ferry. Arnaud Souquet. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Opportunity here. Surely. And not cleared away properly. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. So 2-0 now. Dembele. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Souquet. Now in possession, Savanier. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee.
Montpellier enjoying the bulk of possession here, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Laborde. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Now will the cross work out for them? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance! It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Awar. Dembele. Kakere. Well, potential danger. He has time to play it over. Dembele. An attack full of promise. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. And now the delivery. And he clears the danger. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Over it comes. Quite simply, not clinical enough with the header, Lee.
Well, headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
Hilton. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Really good interception. And there it is, the full-time whistle here. And it
open eye. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
And welcome to a city that's had plenty to shout about on the football front in recent years. We're in Lyon, here in East Central France. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And very excited to be bringing you live action from Ligue 1, the top division here in France. It is Olympique Lyonnais, and they take on Lille.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward, both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
Renato Sanchez. Well, no luck keeping possession. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And no worries for the goalkeeper. David. And snuffing out the danger. Burak Yilmaz. No, high quality defending. Bamba. Opportunity it is. Oh, fine stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Crisp tackling. Depay. In possession, Dubois. And taken away. Ikone. Deep delivery. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. 1-0 then. Won it back. Sam Aouar. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Not a good pass.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Je vous rappelle que plusieurs restaurants sont à votre disposition.
Well, they've given him too much space. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Oh, what's he gone and done?
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball.
Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. An important interception. Maxwell Cornet. Dembele. Excellent vision. Chance to run at them. And he's made headway. Wonderful chance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. Dembele. Oh, good save. The referee has given a corner. Over it comes. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And offside, unfortunately. And we will have just 1 additional minute. A running room in the wide position. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Renato Sanchez. He's got the right idea with that pass. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Kakere. Aouar. And Depay on the ball. Maxence Kakere. Depay could reduce the deficit. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Well, 2-1 it is here. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Can they get in behind them? It's with Czech. Really good interception. Leo Dubois. An attack full of promise. Well read to ease the pressure. And attempting the through ball. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Maxwell Cornet. Dembele. Depay. Regained possession. This might be ideal for the counter. Will they profit from this situation? The inside route looks promising. Bamba. Can he take advantage? Well, it might still work out for them. And problem solved for now.
Well, I have to say, the goalkeepers do earn their corn, don't they? Super save, wasn't it, to keep the advantage?
Big chance. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this. And as the game has restarted, we're left to reflect on 4 goals, 2-2. Can they create something from here? Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Depay. Kakere. And Depay on the ball. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. And Olympique Lyonnais remain on the attack in the waning moments. Still level. Can he put them in front? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, they're so unlucky not to take the lead there. Created so many chances, haven't they, Derek?
Oh, what an opportunity. Surely, he had to score, and he does. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Not the pass he had in mind. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. 1 minute remaining. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. There's still time for them to level it. This could be the equaliser. Super save it was as they hang on to their lead.
Well, that could be the game right there.
Oh, surely! Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And a lot to be excited about because coming up for you, action from Ligue. It is Montpellier, and they take on Lille.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
Damien Letalek. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And the lineup for Montpellier. Hilton plays with Pedro Mendes in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, will he finish? A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Burak Yilmaz. Sanchez. Can he finish this? It's got to be. Still a chance. Andy Delors. And they have possession again. André. Read it well. Excellent vision. This looks promising. Jordan Ferry. Damien Letalek. Fruitful looking attack. In possession, Letalek. Laborde. A wonderful intervention. David. Bradaric. Here's Renato Sanchez. And Renato Sanchez with it now. It's with Bamba. And a chance to whip it in here. Renato Sanchez. What can he do from here? Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Jonathan David. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And the cross goes in. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Domagoj Bradaric. Jonathan David. Well, attacking possibilities. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Jordan Ferry. Souquet. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Renato Sanchez. Bradaric. Sanchez. Oh, so close, but just unable to keep the shot down. Successfully cut out. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And now, passing it through. Oh, he's missed it, Lee.
Still plenty of time to go, Derek, but they won't get a better chance than that.
André. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. And taking it away. Jordan Ferry. He's got the right idea with that pass. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And now the delivery. Gets his glove on it. Happy to take on the shot. But he did his job defensively. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. André. It's with Çelik. Bradaric.
Attention s'il vous plaît, pour les besoins de la
It's with
retransmission
Bamba.
télévisée, deux drones se déplacent
Bamba.
toute la durée du match. Merci.
And Renato Sanchez with it now.
Well, the host dominating possession. It really has been impressive. Can they use that possession to get back into this game? Can they produce an equaliser? Creating openings is not a problem. Can they put one away?
André. Passes like that, very much chances on. It's opened up for him. And that is defending of the highest order. Played into the centre of the box. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Space afforded him. Played towards the back post. Smuggled away. André. It's with Çelik. A chance maybe from the wide position. Mehmet Zeki Çelik. Oh, surely. But it decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle.
Well, the blood has gone to his head. He should be picking out a better option there.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Playing with purpose and control. Will he play it in? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Bradaric. Well, space for them here. Bamba. Can they get in behind them? It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Can they hit on the break? We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full.
Cracky.
Hello everyone from the German capital, from the city by the Spree. We're at the Berliner Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And every expectation that this will be a captivating contest. It's Germany versus the Czech Republic.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
Darida. And an astute piece of defending. Danger averted. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Niklas Süle starts alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Serge Gnabry plays with Karim Bellarabi in the wide areas. And leading the line today is Timo Werner. Can he play it in? Toni Kroos. Creative look about this. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Suchek. Well, foul play, says the referee. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, the right time.
Tar. Wonderfully weighted pass. On and on he goes. Toni Kroos. Kimmich. They've regained possession. Masopust. It's opening up for them. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. The opening goal of the game then. Joshua Kimmich. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball.
And he's in. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Werner. And here's Benarabi. An alert intervention. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Just a bit too high with that attempt. Karim Benarabi. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Well, no stopping him. Darida. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Oh, he's given us away. In with a chance. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Toni Kroos. Sané has it. Beautifully weighted ball. And the pass not finding its target. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Brabets. Masopust. And it's with Tomasz Suchek. And on the ball, Jan Borgil. Options in the centre. Well, no problems defensively. Pressing high to win the ball. What a vital intervention. Joshua Kimmich. Toni Kroos. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Superbly read and executed. Nicely cut out. This attack looks highly promising. Toni Kroos. It's with Robin Gosens. He's got the right idea with that pass. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Schick. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Chance maybe. Well, no damage done.
Derek, I still can't believe that didn't go in. What a save.
Serge Gnabry. And the emphasis is on creativity. And very deftly cut out. Darida. Well, terrific skill. They've regained possession.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Now can they counter clinically? Can they take advantage of the situation? And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Well, a second goal for them here. Just 10 minutes to go. And slipped through beautifully. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Schick. Well, sloppy in possession. Kimmich. Moving into the advanced position. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. So there we have it, 2-1. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Toni Kroos. Bad pass. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full. Masopust. players alike here in Berlin. We're at the Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Germany against Brazil.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
The lineup then for the hosts. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Matthias Ginter plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And in attack, it's the very pacey Timo Werner. A chance to whip it in. Douglas Costa. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And sent in by Sané. Not to be this time. Douglas Costa. Getting in there to take it away. Casemiro. And here's Arthur. Intercepting it intelligently. Douglas Costa. Alex Telles. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Toni Kroos. Werner. Can they convert? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. The opening goal of the game then. Fernandinho. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Casemiro. This could level it. And how on earth did the goalkeeper get there?
Well, he's dived forever, hasn't he? He's got that strong hand on it. It's a brilliant save.
And he read it well defensively. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Casemiro. And the referee spotted the foul. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Long way out. And a goal almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. Alexandro. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. An attack full of promise. They've lost it. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Joshua Kimmich. Space on the flank. Toni Kroos. Werner, in with a chance. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And the keeper taking it cleanly.
Well, Derek, just look at those stats. Not created enough chances. They really haven't. They need to up the tempo, put the pressure on, then they should win this game.
Douglas Costa. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, my goodness me! Well, don't try that at home without practice, practice, practice. Breathtaking goal. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Douglas Costa. Artur has it. Casemiro. Artur. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Might be a chance here. Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. It has to be. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. Karim Bellarabi. Good movement. And the cross smuggled away. So a throw in here. Toni Kroos. Oh, big opportunity. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Fine teamwork to win it back. Timo Werner. Gnabry. Now Kimmich. And return to Gnabry. Fernandinho. Oh, he's lost possession. Might be dangerous. Determined defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Gozens. It's opening up for them. Excellent block by Thiago's. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Gozens. And fed forwards. Now delivering that deep cross. Gnabry! Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Fernandinho. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Must take the lead here. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Werner. Well, it could be on for him here. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal?
Well, they worked so hard here to be in front, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on a bit longer to see this out.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. Tremendous block. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces. warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Czech Republic against Brazil.
Thank you, Derek. I was just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
And space for the cross. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, they know they need to stop him. Top-class defending. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Beautifully disguised ball. And delivered towards the back post. Now the attack promising as it was. Scuppered there. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Douglas Costa. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And now the delivery. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Vladimir Koval. Masopust. And they are on the move again. Oh, great defending. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well. And now it is there for him. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Douglas Costa. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Couldn't keep it. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Fruitful-looking attack. A fine reading of the situation.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Souček. It's with Vladimir Darida. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Possession changing hands. Good visualisation and execution. Casemiro. Now Douglas Costa. And a poor ball. Real chance. And putting his body on the line. Gets in the way once more. Douglas Costa with the cross. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Souček. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, a vital interception. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Can he put it in? In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Blistering first-half display, and just look at that score. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Casemiro. And slipped through beautifully. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Applying vigorous pressure. And what can they do to stop him running at them? A very good tackle. Alexandro. Fernandinho. Artur. Douglas Costa. And he read it well. But attacking possibilities. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, the keeper committed himself. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Artur. And a throw-in it's going to be. Darida. Did well to win the ball back. Really good interception. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Casemiro. Well, they might be onto something. Not to be this time. Darida. It's a weighted pass. Could it be? Surely. Teammate in support. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Fine teamwork to win it back. Darida, in the right place to cut out the pass. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Cross fired over. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Artur. Now Casemiro. Fernandinho. And it's a quality pass. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And Patrick Schick now. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. A lopsided contest. 4-0. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fan.
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
And hello everyone from the German capital, from the city by the Spree. We're at the Berliner Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Germany versus the Czech Republic.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I always get a buzz from being here. The players will feel the same, I'm sure. Fast start, always a good idea to impose yourself on the game straight from the off.
The lineup then for the hosts. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Matthias Ginter plays alongside Jonathan Tah. Opportunity it is. And this time the run, sadly, that's offside. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, he can be such a magnetic player to watch, Leroy Sané. Lee, what are you expecting from him in this match? Oh, he's through here! Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Serge Gnabry. And here's Bellarabi. Gnabry with it. And return to Bellarabi. Thou shalt not pass, was the message delivered. Well, they have it again. Schick. This is Kroos. Kimmich. Tah. Serge Gnabry. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Joshua Kimmich. And the emphasis is on creativity. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Yankto. How can he take them on and beat them? A very good tackle. Gozens. Might be able to set up the chance. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Kral. Wonderfully weighted pass. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And the referee has determined that that is a bookable offence.
I don't...
And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Werner. Gozens. Sané has it. Masterful piece of foiling.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Toni Kroos. Jonathan Tah has it. Karim Bellarabi. Tah. And Kimmich. Toni Kroos. Can they create something from here? And players waiting at the far post. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Yankto. Space and time for the cross. Davida. That is that for the first time. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Souček. Kufal on the ball. Masopust. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Serge Gnabry. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Toni Kroos. And back with Sané. This is Kroos. Chance to play it in. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Vladimir Kufal. And successfully cut out. Retaining possession proving difficult. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Schick. Well, a joy to watch. Really good challenge. Getting in there to take it away. And dispossessed. Toni Kroos. And here's Bellarabi. Gnabry. This is Kroos. Losing possession a bit easily. Sané. And he stopped them in their tracks. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Vladimir Koval. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close.
Werner. He's got space. Bellarabi. Oh, a vital interception. Vladimir Koval. Masopust. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Gozens. Just 10 minutes to go.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Joshua Kimmich. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Kimmich. Kroos. Here's Sané. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Yankto. And he did well to cut it out. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Well, he's lost the ball. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time. And
when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and say this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Fill me out with your smile, while the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound.
Fans and players alike here in Berlin. We're at the Olympiastadion. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Germany against Brazil.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Looking forward to today. Should be in for a good game. Let's hope we see a quick start from both teams, set the tempo for the rest of the match.
Possession and patience, the watchwords. Casemiro. The lineup then for the hosts. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Matthias Ginter in central defence. Karim Bellarabi plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And leading the line today is Timo Werner. Casemiro. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Well, nothing productive, really. Joshua Kimmich. Werner with it now. Very quick thinking there. Intelligent threaded pass here. Timo Werner. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Artur. Well read to put an end to that attack. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Gozens. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. And that pass could be troublesome. And space here on the flank. And in with a real chance. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. 1-0 then. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. He's in behind. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Toni Kroos. It's with Robin Gosens. Well, good idea, but overcooked. Arthur. Good movement. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Untidy in possession. Timo Werner. Joshua Kimmich. Werner. And taken away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Sané. Well, possibilities in the centre. Toni Kroos. Kimmich. On to Gnabry. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Casemiro. Arthur has it. Now Casemiro. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Can he get them in front? What a high-quality stop it was.
Well, look at the speed he sets himself, Derek. He gets ready and makes a really good save.
But the keeper takes command. Douglas Costa. And a tidy challenge. Werner. And here's Benarabi. On and on he goes. Could cross it in here. Plays it back. Terrific block there. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Fernandinho. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Fruitful looking attack. No, high quality defending. Gosens. This is Kroos. It's an accurate pass from Kroos.
Well, Derek, you can sense the frustration growing from the fans. That leads on to the players being frustrated too. You can sense it. Can they get the goal?
Ginter. Toni Kroos. Really getting stuck in defensively. And he was in the right place to intercept. Gnabry. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. And a timely penalty save. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Toni Kroos. Sané. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And 5 minutes to go. How can they find a late leveller? Casemiro. Artur. And the positioning so typical of Toni Kroos. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Timo Werner. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans...
Cracky. Cracky.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And every expectation that this will be a captivating contest. It's the Czech Republic against Brazil.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to get off to a quick start here. Attack the game from the off, impose your game plan, and hopefully we get a good game.
Well, not a great challenge. Free kick here. Can they stop it going in? Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, good hit, close shave. And there to intervene. Might be a chance here. The net is staring him in the face. Couldn't grab hold of it. Can they get in behind them? Can he give them the lead? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Over the touchline for a throw-in. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looks promising, this. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Artur. And he's broken free. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Borgil has it. And unable to keep possession. Masopust. Vladimir Koval. Darida. And Patrick Schick now. Schick with it. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Casemiro. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Darida. Schick. And Patrick Schick now. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. They need to get bodies back. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Masopust. Patrick Schick! What an opportunity it was to score the first goal of the match.
Well, I'm not sure he'll get a better chance than that all game. It really is a bad miss.
Well, totally confused his opponent. Douglas Costa. Artur. And he takes it on. Well, he did his job defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they take advantage of the situation? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Casemiro. Artur has it. Now Casemiro. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Flag raised for offside. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Schick. Borgio has it. Darida. It's there for him. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Chance to do damage. Casemiro. Given away again. Difficult to stop him. Kral. Souček. Now Alex Kral. Well, that pass easy on the eye. He had to score, and he does. 1-0 then. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. He's got the right idea with that pass. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, no problems defensively. Darida. And it's with Tomasz Souček. And he read it well. Can he put it away? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Darida! And danger still. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. What an important piece of defending. And a poor ball. And Patrick Schick now. Patrick Schick! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. So 2-0 now. Thiago Silva. Top-class defending.
The hosts have really controlled possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create
Great opportunity! Well, well, well! How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent! It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Casemiro. And it might be off the post and back in play. And Casemiro, his pass gobbled up.
Well, he was so unlucky not to score, Derek. It was a great effort.
Can he do it? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a...